and he wonders where I get it from. My dad was in the Air Force for 20 years, and at one point, he was forced to take 2 tests to move up a rank. He didn't want to. Edit. It would have meant moving again and responsibilities he didn't want. But he had to take them. He decided to intentionally fail. I got the lowest scores in the AF for my professional and skills tests intentionally. I posted them to show I could have likely aced them but chose not to. My chief threw a fit about it and insisted I take them down. I stated that I was proud of my scores. Like the others in my shop that were selected for promotion. If I had to take them down and the others didn't, I stated that I would file a complaint against the chief for discrimination. My scores stayed on my overhead bulletin board until I retired. When I started in the Army, me and a friend both wanted to be sergeants. But our captain came to us and told us that she had to send 2 people to become MP sergeants. And she had chosen us. So we were shipped out for a test day at another part of the country. When we arrived, the crusty old master sergeant was just thundering on about discipline and more things in that key. Me and my friend were from the Signals Corps, so we were used to lax discipline and relaxed environments. We both looked at one another and decided we did not want to become MPs. So we flunked the fitness tests. And we flunked the psych eval afterwards. Got told they didn't want us. And shipped back to our company, where our captain told us that we would both be sent to sergeant school instead as compensation. Isn't this basically the prologue to the movie Maverick? Edit. To clarify, Top Gun. Maverick winking face. But think of that extra 0.50 cents an hour you would have made moving your family to Thule Air Base. Greenland would have been well worth it. Attended the re-up of the last 20-year E3. As a photographer I did a lot of them and they are pretty canned. But the co-kept talked about how great this guy was. For 10 minutes. Which is about 8 minutes longer than they normally do. I was like, he is just an E3 that can't make rate. Who TF cares? Talked to his LPO and he said he was the best guy to ever work for him. Came in, checked the maintenance board, went out and fixed the plane or left at quitting time, whichever came first. Also said he had turned down capping 3 times. Turns out he was a Black Hills boy that had 40 acres waiting for him and the missus when he retired. Just a well-balanced dude who knew where he wanted to shake out on life and made sure he was happy. This was in 1983. Think about that guy a lot and wonder if he is still as happy. Your dad sounds absolutely awesome. How is this malicious compliance? The only person he screwed over was himself. Post in military stories also. I was continuously harassed to become a lieutenant when I was in the Army. At the time I was only a private, but I knew more about how to run our command center than anyone else anyway. They keep at me to move on up, but I keep telling everyone it's a case of I stay private or you make me a general. I don't believe in being anything between. They just laughed. I was eventually left alone.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.